Last day of the month. It was a pretty good day, but you see the title of this video. Facebook, yay. Yay. Google, nay. Y'all know I was long both, but on this account right here, I was only long Facebook, and it was a good count. So if you look here at the bottom corner right here, I'm up 2,300. What is that? 2,342 for the day, and that sounds good when you think of the whole scenario. Get rid of that, but yeah, I'm just busy over here. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my chat windows up. Okay, but I was also on Google, and in my other portfolio, I lost about the same amount of money. So I'm very disappointed. Overall, when you count all four, I'm up like $200. You can see, well, it's actually a little more, and I'll show you why. You see Facebook, I was up 3,500. Y'all know I had a shitload of calls. I got rid of them. I got rid of most of them, and I put on a put spread from here, and I just got 3 long calls. I do want to get long again, but I want to wait for like a pullback. Not sure we're going to get it, though. We should. Facebook had a lot of bullish things going on. Google didn't. Google's actually, it was a good report, but I forgot what was bad about it. The ad revenues, it goes down every single time. But anyway, this is not it. This is a new trade I put on Google. I sold the 1465s, right? And right now it's trading at 1487. So I was pretty aggressive on this. I sold the 1465s, bought the 1460s, okay? This was positive. Right at the end of the day, it just turned to minus 770, so the options pricings got out of whack. But because I did that, went almost towards the bottom. Let me type into Google. You can look over here to the left of my head. I did it as it was rising, and it was up maybe like $100, and then when the bell rung, it just said down 770. So that's not accurate. So come Monday, it'll correct, and it'll look like I'm making a lot of money, but it's just because of this. So I was really up like about three racks. So yeah, that's it. So I'm happy, but I'm just disappointed. I also did buy a put spread going into earnings with Facebook. It was $352 right here. I bought the 232 and a half, sold the 222 and a half for 352. I think totally went to zero. I think I bought it back. I sold it for 10 cents with minus commissions, zero. But it ripped, right? So that's the trade I should have put on for Google. And I don't know. I really thought Google, as you see, it went up, and overnight it was flat. I'm like, okay, no big deal. And then when the stock opens, let's pull up the minute. I mean, it wasn't even really a gap down. I mean, 1508, all right, it just tanked. I'm like, what the? And it stayed down, and oh man, it was just ugly. And it started making a comeback. And I was looking actually to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to put on longer positions, leaps? And for the most part, that's what I was trying to do. And I don't know, man. I'm disappointed in the way I traded this. I had some put spreads on. I hope you guys can understand it. I'm just talking like you guys know, and hopefully, I don't know. I had some call spreads on, so I bought back the short call, made a lot of money on it, and I was just gonna be long Google, and with a call, and I was just like, you know what, that's way too much risk, so I got out of it. But I should have kept it on, because the plan was to keep it on for a day or two, because I knew it was like options expiration. It was just kind of getting out of whack, and sure enough, I should have did that trade, and it would have been a beautiful trade, but I didn't do it. So I wound up just selling put spreads in it. Who do we got in here? Jordy Bergman. Okay, told you about Amazon and Apple. Well, I told you about Amazon. Remember, I told you that when I made that video, and Amazon dropped 500 points. I mean, you can't come back to me and like throw that in my face, because I made a video and it dropped 500 points. And I said, well, since it had the drop already, I can't. It'll probably go up. I think it'll go down, but that's it. The drop was there. It was 12%, 13% drop. So that was that. I mean, but I tell you what. And then you said Apple. You got me on Apple because the weird thing is there's the trend line. I was like, man, it broke the trend line. That's weird. And I'm even giving it a little grace. See how I'm not on the if I clear that out, I was trying to give it a little grace, but this is the real trend because there's all the touches, right? And it went right back above. I mean, that was, what don't happen, and then so I'm expecting to go down. I'm sure some other people, but it went the other way. It goes up hard when something is supposed to happen that don't happen. It goes hard the other way, and I guess because maybe it fakes a lot of people out. But this was great. I hope you made some money on it. Yeah, that's nice, man. It's so rich there. I hope you made. Yeah, I guess you did, man. I haven't. It's funny. I used to trade Apple and get rich, and I'd be messing up Apple. But I'll show you something. Here we go to but I told y'all about what is it? Yeah, I'm trying to bring up a post. Now I told y'all about Facebook. And here it is, right? Right on the blog, man. You got why a Facebook boycott really doesn't matter for earnings. Now I listed it all right here, and it's funny because that's all they was talking about today. Oh, it's not about big business. Yeah, Disney and Coke, it don't matter. It's all about small business and Facebook. It doesn't matter who pulls out because they only have so many ad slots. And if Coke pulls out, the next person wins the bid, right? If Coke is winning bids, the next person below don't win the bid. It's all about small business anyway. How many times we logging on to Facebook and see Coke ads and Disney ads? And I mean, so anyway, so they finally realized that today. And that's why I was real long Facebook, because they got it wrong, right? They got it wrong on that. So I was right that, and I made money. I didn't want to get really overconfident because I would have probably loaded the boat a little bit more on this trade. And you see, I even took some off, but I do want to get longer. I want to get longer again. I was just took some off for a possible pullback to try to get long. But I was just listening to CNBC most of the day, and they go, "Oh yeah, it's about small business." Well, y'all was the ones putting it out there that, oh my gosh, Disney and Coke is pulling out. Whoo! Facebook is going to 150, and all that. It's just crazy, man. It's not even about them. Doesn't even matter with them. And so you got Facebook shops. You got Facebook getting ready to put music videos on there. A lot of things has happened with Facebook now. So I like it. I'm not sure. Look at that candle for the weekly, ending the week, right? And look at the candle ending this is the end of the month. It's beautiful. Only thing I just don't like these straight up. I'm not even looking at Facebook. hey, that apple look nice. That apple look real good. But you see Facebook looks kind of the same. That's the month. Let's look at the week, right? Beautiful. Get rid of all these drawings, man. Beautiful candle. It's like an outside. Nah, not quite. But, this candle's taking all of that out. A lot of that out. So I think it goes higher. A lot higher. And the thing with Google, back to Google. By the way, Google got a ton of upgrades today, and it just traded like crap. I mean, where are the upgrades at? And they're gonna do a $82 billion stock repurchase or something like that. Yeah, Alphabet's price target range 1685 from 1445 by Oppenheimer. Raymond James raised it to 1700. Monis Crespi Hardy, whatever, raised it to 1700 from 1420. Somebody did that. Steffel Nicholas downgraded it. I mean, called it from a buy to a hold. SunTrust raised it to 1850. So it got a lot of increases today, but it just did pretty bad. So it's weird. And there was even another one. So I was like, wow, okay, that's interesting. But anyway, so all we could do was guess when earnings. Apple I thought would crack just only strictly, and I'm only looking at technicals, strictly because of that break, and the other things didn't. So I guess I'm thinking now I'm back. I mean, people got that stimulus money; they was buying iPhones, right? So it's like, wow, okay. Google I thought would do good because it didn't crack, and right now though I like the way it's hitting that trend line, and I like the let's go to the 4 hour. Right, I like the little bounce here towards the end of the day. Let's see if that holds. This could be a good entry, and then you know exactly where to get out. Right there. Right, if we break those lows, you get out. So small risk if you want to try that out. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I was a little risky with my put spread. And then what was? I'm sounds like I missed one. We did Facebook, we did Apple, we did Google, Amazon. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about Amazon kind of real quick. Now here's the thing about Amazon. Had a great day, up 112%. All right. Let's pull up the daily. I'm not quite you know, I want to see us get a new high. You know what I'm saying? We kind of been bouncing, right? We came down, we came down hard, bounced up, came down hard again, bounced up. We was making lower lows, and we kind of just about almost made that higher high to change that pattern. So hopefully we could get above this area right here. It's kind of did it just a little bit, but I'm not gonna count that close right there because it's too close. I want to see it where I don't gotta zoom in 100, super zoom in. Let me see, the high of that candle was 32.40, and we had 32. All right, so we 30 points above. I like to see another day, another close. All right, so yeah, so we had the lower highs, the lower lows, excuse me, and we still had the lower highs, except for today. But it's close. It's too close to call. Give me another one. Give me another one. Good volume, let's just see. But yeah, I mean, Amazon kicks ass. I missed a lot of the run. I made a bunch of money down in this area, right in this area, and missed this area, waiting for the pullback. Called the pullback, but didn't get back in. And it's very disappointed in that. I was expecting it just to go a little bit lower. I guess that's why. So yeah, that's it, man. That's I hope you guys made some money. I did. It's kind of a wash, man. I'm 2,300 here. The other portfolio, the other two was up. I was up 200. I think up 200, down 200, and then the other one I lost 200. So it's just like, oh man, no. 2,300 here. The other one I lost 2,000, and then the other one I lost 200. So you see, it's like, man, damn. And what it was is Google in both of them, both portfolios. Google ruined the day for me. Otherwise, I could have been rich like Jordy. Oh man, how much did you make, Jordy? How much did you make today? It's nice to be in those moves, like Apple. Great, and that Apple's gonna split the stock 4-1. It's weird because you could buy fractional shares now, but that's good. Stock splits it makes no sense because it's even, right? Instead of one whole pencil, you break it in half. You got two pencils, but it's really one, something like that. Anyway, but it just makes, at least in the day, back in the day, because a lot of the splits don't really seem to happen no more, it made stock prices go higher. Why? I don't know. Maybe more people could afford it, but people can do the fractional shares now. I actually think that's one reason why we are ripping, right? I think a lot of these hockey sticks is because of fractional shares. Just a small portion of that, right? Because now people can get in. Now people can get in these pricey stocks. So, that's a thought. But anyway, now there's nothing to look forward to. The market actually sucked today, except for the end of the day. if it wasn't for the stocks that ripped, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, oh man, it would have been ugly. Cause all my positions, they was ugly. Let's pull up the heat map, and you'll see what I'm saying. Check out this story, and you can see I totally nailed Facebook. And when they was selling it off, oh, that's when I bought all a shitload of calls, and it totally paid off. So that's what I made today. But overall, with Facebook, does it say on here? I can tell you what it is at another time. Yeah, it's not really saying, but overall, I made a killing on Facebook. Finviz, it's not gonna be. Yeah, this right here today was ugly, and only thing green was Apple, these Facebook, and Amazon, and Google was so bright red. Everything, even Microsoft was down. It was just ugly. I was like, man, if it wasn't for these three stocks, this market would be pretty bad out there. But towards the end of the day, it turned around. I'm seeing some green on the board. Microsoft turned. A lot of all over here turned. Yeah, it's like tech came back. It was almost like a one-day correction, not counting those three stocks, because the other stocks were going down pretty hard. It's almost like a one-day correction, boom, then back up. So Facebook took a little hit towards the end of the day, didn't close at its highs. I think because they talk about Microsoft is going to be buying TikTok, possibly the U.S. edition version. So once that happened, it kind of sold off a little bit, and Microsoft started to run. So you could see let's pull up the minute, right? What is this, Facebook? Right here, right? That's when the news came out. And then if you pull up Microsoft, that's where, look at that run. That was it. They buying TikTok, or possibly. See what happens, man. And see, that puts them in a social media game, Interesting. What is this? Trump to sign order demanding China's ByteDance to divest TikTok? The hell does that mean? Anybody knows what that means? John Fort weighs on Microsoft potential TikTok acquisition. Microsoft is said to be in talks to acquire TikTok. What does that mean for the stock? Trump to sign order demanding China's ByteDance to divest TikTok. Talks to acquire the U.S. or the Chinese version. Blah, 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 blah. President Trump on Friday that he's considering taking steps that would effectively ban the app from the U.S. A sale to Microsoft, likely for billions of dollars, would be a win for both TikTok and ByteDance. Oh, I guess they own TikTok. Where executives had feared that U.S. government would force device makers to take TikTok out of the app stores. So news of the talks, earlier reported by Fox Business, came as the U.S. was concluding a security review that was expected to recommend a divestiture. Okay, my reading ain't that great. Of TikTok by a Chinese owner. We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok, he said. They prepared to leave on a trip to Florida. They may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options, but a lot of things are happening, so we'll wait to see what happens. All right, we get it. All right, so let's see if that happens. Does Microsoft save the day for TikTok? I'll tell you what, if TikTok goes away, Facebook stock will probably be up another 10%. But so I think that's what brought it down, because it's like, I think a little bit of that Facebook premium was TikTok going away, but then it was like, so that premium was coming out. Mr. JRH, what's up? There was another bit of news that I wanted to kind of mention. And I know once I close this video out, I'm like, oh shoot, I wanted to mention that. Damn. Not TikTok. I can't remember, man. I can't remember. Damn it, can't remember. All right, so anyway, that's it. That's all I want to talk about today. If you just now seen Jewelry Box, hey, yeah, the TikTok is very popular. Yeah. I mean, that's big news. Especially big news for the kids, and it's just big news. It's kind of neat to see Microsoft get into the social media game. I mean, that's interesting if this happens. I don't know. Got to read more details about that and how that would work. The U.S. division and all. I don't know. I was in a trade of Tesla. I got out of it. What did I put it on a couple of days ago, and I mean, it traded down hard. I was like, let me get out. I took the $381 loss. It actually wasn't that bad because I was up. I think I was down. I don't know for the position, but I was up. But today I lost 381, so I gave back all my profits that I had, and so I was like, you know what? I don't like the way this market is, so I just got out because Tesla was going down hard. Walmart is just not treating me well. I got, look, what's my delta's 310 in Walmart, right? That's like I own 300 shares of Walmart, which is, it's a big position. So 300, let's say times 129, it's like I own 38,000 shares of Walmart. And I mean, sorry, $38,000 of Walmart. And it's very disappointing. just very, I'm having a tough time trading this thing. I stuck in there. I didn't trade. I didn't sell it. I didn't sell out. I was waiting for the bounce. I got the bounce. So I feel positive about that. But the way this thing's been trading, it might be down on Monday. You know, it might be up $3, and you'd be like, all right, good. My put spreads are gonna close out. Then the next day is down. It's just been choppy. It's just been choppy. You know, doesn't want to make up its mind. Actually, you know, see, it's cut. The whole trend is down, which is not good. But you see, it's up, down, gap down, up, gap down. Well, not really gap, just down, up. So I guess the next move is down. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at this on the hourly, I kind of could see what happens. Let's look at that moving average. It's telling me, yo, my put spreads are in danger. I just want, yo, they expire in next week. I'm playing with fire here, right? Here's my Walmart. See, 7 days to go. I got the 28s, 27s. Playing with fire. Yeah, I'm down $100 on the about not 100, not quite 100, but $70. But that thing goes down hard. It could change big time. So I got out. What the? Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm watching that position closely. If Walmart goes up nicely on Monday, I would be up a lot. All right. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, y'all. So thanks for watching. Thanks, Jordy. It's the JRH Jewelry Box, my babes, and I'll catch you on Monday. Maybe we make a video on the weekend. So if you still watching right now, hit the bell, right? Because not the bell, like it, because you like it. You've been watching the whole video. That helps me out, man. I'm trying to teach YouTube that, hey, I'm not a photography channel no more. I'm not a trucking channel no more. I'm a stock channel. And YouTube doesn't know that till today. Doesn't know. I got it totally confused. Need you guys to help me out. So when I post a stock video, everybody likes it. They say, hey, man, I think this is a stock channel. Yeah, I think this is a stock channel. That's what we need YouTube to do for us. You bought some 80 AMD calls for you bought some $80 AMD calls that expire in a month. Man, look at that bounce off of AMD. I hope you bought it at that low. Interesting. Only thing I don't like, Mr. Jarrett, I can't stand these straight up. I just can't stand them. You know, that's the weekly, and that's a good chart because it's the end of the week, right? It's Friday. And that bothers me. But we came out of this big consolidation, so it might go a while. It really hindering my trading because I want to get long certain things, and that's really, they just really stopped me. I don't know how high it can go straight up like that. I was looking at NVIDIA today. I was gonna buy straight calls. I usually don't see, at least NVIDIA's got the angle, and you could see what's happening here, right? Up, over, consolidation, up, over, right? And we get ready to hit that earnings. All the other chip makers bounce. Why wouldn't NVIDIA pop? Right? To me, it's the best one. You know, I mean, AMD got that bid because Intel just totally effed up their business. Anyway, so I think we're gonna get a nice pop out of Nvidia. Maybe this stock can go straight up. So I'm liking it. I've been wrong. That's one thing. Other than Facebook today, I've been wrong on stocks that are gonna pop. Like, I wouldn't say wrong. I've been missing them. I've been in the wrong ones. I should have been in Apple, not Google. Should have been in Netflix, not Facebook. Right? I should have been in AMD, not Intel. Even though I wasn't in Intel, but you see, I actually this one. I was looking in the video. Remember, I lost money a couple of weeks ago. I should have been in AMD. But I'm just missing the runs. This is where you could make some serious money. I've been missing them. I'm getting the stocks that's going up $1 down. I'm missing these stocks that's going up 10, 20, 30 points a day. Oh, cool, you bought it at the dip. Nice. That's where I bought some Google, but I should have went longer. You ever know, be like, damn, I should have went longer. Damn. Why was I being so scared? You know what I'm scared about? And I think I just remembered. If there's no deal this weekend I think Monday's going to be a bad day. I mean, we're up here because of all of this stimulus. If there's no new stimulus package Monday, I think the market's going to be in a little trouble. And I can't understand how Congress, Senate, them waited for they knew the end date, and they're going to wait till the end to try. They should have had this set already to go, ready to kick in. And it's going to be a fight. It's just terrible, what's happening. So I'm worried about that. I think that's why the market was actually down today. Well, now it's up, but you know what I'm saying, why it struggled. Let's put it that way. So let's see what happens over the weekend. I think they're going to stay and work it out, whatever. But we need a stimulus package, and it needs to happen this weekend. If it doesn't happen on Monday, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a good day for stocks. But I'm ready. I'm ready to get some more Facebook longs, maybe reposition the Google trades. I said I might buy puts. I don't know if I'm going to do the puts. I'll just stay not as long. Just, like today. People probably bought puts today. And sure enough, they all losing money. The market just turned around at the end of the day, going into the weekend even, right? And I think that trade was, we're going to get a deal this weekend. I don't want to be sure, because if we do get the deal this weekend, it's the other way around. Big pop on Monday, right? So, but if we don't, I think down Monday. I mean, I don't think we go up until there's a deal. So I think we ran into the close because they supposed to be working this deal. That's what I think. You said you're looking to get some Walmart next week when they approve the next stimulus bill. Okay. Now, you see how, we saw Best Buy. I still don't know how Best Buy makes money. I just don't believe their numbers. I just don't believe them. I don't want to get into that story. I mentioned it in another video. What did they do today? Yeah, look at that. I mean, damn near all their stores was closed. They fired 51,000 people. And you telling me you did better than last year selling shit from the curb? Okay. Of course, everybody's online was up. Everybody's up 200. I think that was 233%. Everybody's was up. So Walmart's was up too. I mean, I'm waiting for Walmart to catch that the bid, because people's been buying here as well. And they getting ready in a few weeks to launch the Walmart Plus, where it costs $100 a month and you get deals like Amazon Prime. But the stock is not catching the bid. So I'm waiting for that. I think earnings is going to be good, just like Kroger, just like Best Buy, just like Walmart, just like, was Target's good? I can't remember. So that's why I'm like getting these puts on, and I figured at least run into the earnings, run into the number, but it's not. It reports 2 weeks from now, but it's not really quite running into it. But you can see this this pop right here, that was that was the Walmart Plus pop right here, and it's almost wanting to give it back. Like, oh, okay, but no, they said in a month right here. Well, here we got damn near 3 weeks, so it's got to be. They're gonna announce it. Maybe it's gonna announce it on the earnings, maybe next week. I don't know. And then I think once it comes out, because I think the market done forgot, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, buy Walmart. So that's why I'm in that trade. Um, Look at this consolidation here. It's just up. Hits the top. Hits the bottom. Hits the top. I guess the next step is hopefully not the bottom. Can Walmart double? And how big is the hydrogen stock bubble? Wells Fargo sells assets this thing. I'm just looking at the Walmart news here. Look, there was an upgrade at MKM Partners. They started with a $147 price target. Impossible Burgers rolling out at Walmart location. I mean, this is good news. This is good stuff here. Market chat. I was looking for the plus. Walmart's Flipkart to launch 90-minute deliveries in India. Kroger to bottle their own milk. Walmart preparing to sell supermarket chain Asda to private equity firm. Didn't even know they own it. Anyway, but here's another price increase. Wells Fargo raises Walmart price target to 130 from 120. It's already there. Anyway, but you're looking at Kodak out of the money puts that expire next year. I don't know, man. That Kodak stock. I need to check the prices. Oh, okay. Yeah, out of the money puts. Yeah, I actually like that trade. I thought, kind of don't know what I was thinking, but that is it still down? Yeah, down to another 26%. I think it goes right back down. Ain't those puts expensive though? I'm looking at here. Actually, this is about the same. They're not really. They price just about as much as the calls. But yeah, I thought about buying some put action when this thing popped, but I didn't know what the hell was going on. And look at that. This is what happens when stocks go straight up, by the way. You see, and Tesla's starting to come down to earth. I noticed the whole market's been a little lazy since Tesla has had that pop, and see, it's just coming down. Is it going to fill this gap? I don't know. It's down 3.81% today, 56 points. Remember, it was damn near $1,800. Just coming back into the range. This is what happens when you go straight up. So I'm scared. I'm scared of Mr. JRH to the AMD. You see those two candles, right? And then you look at. I know this is a different comparison, but you can see those two candles right there on Tesla. You see, same thing, right? But boom, 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 and you'll get that fall like that. So AMD is drawing that same picture, and we just don't know how it goes. I think Amazon's got that pic. No, it's kind of slanted a little bit. Who else got that picture? Shoot, I don't know. I can't remember. It looks like this one wants to draw that picture. So Facebook, I mean, it might hit 300 by the end of the year. That's a beautiful candle. If it's like everything else, all the other stocks that did this pattern, you're gonna get this same candle right here. It'll be 270 next week or whatever. And remember, I already heard the advertisers are coming back. I think that I heard some are gonna stay out to the end of the year, but a lot's coming back. Remember, because the month is almost over, at the end of July. So I think some of the big advertisers are gonna come back as well. They're gonna be like, yeah, we ain't hurting them really. It really is the only game in town. You see what happened to Google? They ads suffered. So nobody's advertising over there. I mean, Facebook is winning the advertising game, even with the boycott. So it's like Facebook's the new Google with no search action. By the way, searching on Facebook is difficult, isn't it? Can't find. If you see something on Facebook and you want to go back to it, you'll never find it again. You'll never find it. If you know my name and search for me, you won't even find me. I mean, it's like they search is terrible. Anyway, so that's what I'm liking. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, I'm gonna end this video. We could talk over the weekend, man. I'll just probably pop on here and be like, "Yo, what y'all want to talk about?" Um, my one stock portfolio that I just buy stocks and hold it. I got some options in there. I'm kind of not following the game plan. I'm just like debating that, and I don't know why I just brought that up. It's been a good options market, calls. Calls has just been paying no matter what stock you're in, damn near. Um, I don't know how long that lasts. I'm always got that negative. It's like, too easy. All the fangs pop, except for Google. I don't know, man. The market's going to catch us all on the wrong side. And so that's what I'm worried. And I mean, in the straight upness, it just bothers me. But that's been the trade. I guess you keep doing it until it don't work, right? Anyway, so well, yeah, I figured you with the warm up cause I missed what you. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'll talk to you guys over the weekend or maybe on Monday. And I'm sorry I'm kind of skipping videos. I'm tired. Look, I still got the work shirt on. It's just been long, long days. Anyway, so, and it's even been hard to trade. All right, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow or the weekend or whatever, Monday.